damn it. Oh gosh, I haven't set up properly. No. Hold on. Hello. So today will just be a Q&A stream. If you have any questions, just put it in chat and I will answer them. I don't really have like a schedule today. Hello. Yeah, I just checked my email and stuff like that. Japanese to supply new Jakarta Metro Fleet International Railway Journal. What is this? Okay, I better set up properly. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Like, I think I should do away with this. Oh my god. Okay. Hopefully this is stable enough. About the iPad. It is really bad. Like, these servers that are usually overrun by kids and they are not moderated or anything. How do I put it? It's like when you don't moderate them, you would just like validate the kids and our teenagers that their actions are okay. And this is basically how the bullying sort of like manifests. It's like there is absolutely nothing wrong filming with a device that's like different from other people. I mean, because like some people, they prefer an iPad because it's more convenient, right? I don't even get why. It's just personal preference and people have to like, hate on you for it. Because the thing is that there are much worse things that you could do with an iPad. Like, for example, calling people. Using an iPad to film, there's nothing wrong with it. It's like it's quite common as well because it's a bigger screen and it's easier to see what you're actually filming. So I don't even get why this is like such a big deal to like those people. And I've also said the same thing. It also I could say the same thing to those people who they bring out all their DSLR, their lenses, those big, like huge cameras. In the same way, I could say they look stupid as well. You want to call iPad stupid? I would say your DSLR just to snap a fucking bus. And it's like more or less the same angles, the same turning angles. It's always like you snipe the bus from afar, be it the near side or the off side. There's nothing spectacular about it. It's just every single time it's the same angle. It's boring, I would say. Even if your photo collection on Instagram looks nice, like objectively nice, it is the same boring angle. Like, they strive too much for perfection that anybody who doesn't do things like the same way as them, they get ostracized in like the worst ways possible. And it's not like these people even provoked them. They're just different. They just do things differently and they just get attacked for no reason. Like, just no reason at all. Okay, so regarding that person, I will say it's quite unfortunate. I don't really want to dive into this or anything, but he was influenced by, that other enthusiast who got 16 years jail, right? His name is Kao Ifan. I think I mispronounced it, but it's like Kao. I don't know if it's Kao or Kan. and then YIFAN. So that guy was actually responsible for whoever we're talking about, that guy's downfall. Now, we don't condone any of his actions. Let's get one thing straight. But it is really sad that this one other person, we'll just say KYF, really caused his downfall. His let's just say term, it was meant to be longer. It's just because he was technically still a juvenile when he did these actions. Some of them were committed when he was an adult. That's why his jail sentence isn't really like 8 years or anything. It got reduced to like 4 years without bail, basically. It was like 2024 October, if I'm not mistaken. So by now it would have been 1 year already. So he has 3 years left to go. Again, don't condone it, but it's very, very unfortunate that things just had to like end this way, all because of like bad influence. Yeah, and I'm not happy about it because there are still some more lurking within this community that haven't yet been caught. Maybe it's not for the same reason, but there are actual criminals that are lurking in this community that haven't been caught yet. And nobody dares to like say anything about these people because all they do is just threaten you with like lawyers and stuff like that. But yeah, again, don't want to dive too much into this, but as for the explanation, this is what I could give you. It's just really unfortunate. The reason why he doesn't have like a gag order as opposed to like the one who got 16 years is because I'm assuming the one with 16 years, KYF, actually is on the spectrum of or some sort. Again, that doesn't excuse his actions. I'm just saying why one of them, your name isn't reviewed, and the other one, the name is like publicly reviewed. And basically, he pretty much has no like future now. All he could do is work at gas stations or like work at Grab Food, not even driving private hire or anything, because your license has to be like obtained from LTA, and they wouldn't allow like an offender to do such things. But when he comes out, all he could do is probably like Grab Food delivery, be it walking or cycling, and that is also dependent on if they are willing to like take him in or not. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not defending him in any way. I do not condone his actions, but I'm just saying what happened, and I'm just trying to tell that like the two cases, the one with the 16 years one and then the 4 years one, both of these cases are actually linked. So yeah. Are my comments working? Oh, nice. Just trying to see if... Oh my god, my... Holy crap. You see, it's just like a few minutes into the stream and then... Holy crap, my... I was thinking it's so weird. Slow mode in the server. Do you have intel for the future route amendments? Yeah, but as of this point, they aren't really accurate or anything. Jakarta MRT, no. And achieve equal quality. Yes, even a normal camera, it's like... Because he... Do you miss the Citaro and Scanias in Hougang, Sengkang, and Kovan? Obviously. The best looking bus in Singapore, the DAF. Nice. No one wants to stitch because it's like, as I've explained before, like both of them, they have their kid armies, and the two of them, they just targeted me just now. So I was like, okay, whatever. At least the live chat works. I kind of give up on my phone at this point. I'm just gonna refer to like this live chat. Hold on, does it? Is that? Oh, okay. What if I refresh this? Are you Japanese? Ethnically, no. I am East Asian though, but ethnically, I'm not Japanese. But I am like fluent in it. Not super fluent or anything because I spent most of my life outside of Japan, but you know, I can speak it. 円滑に話せないけど、日本語を話せる。Do I have to like keep refreshing this because it doesn't seem like it's working or anything? My phone is like. What happens if okay, let me try something. What? No, I can't even stop the live or anything. I need okay, hold on. Okay, if I reconnect, testing. Oh my God. I can't even see my comments now. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? I can't even see my comments right now. Oh, I mean, I'm able to see them like, oh my God. I'm able to see them here right now. We have not seen, yeah. I don't even want to talk about him. Knowing his minions just attacked me just now, so. Do you prefer Singapore public transportation or Japanese public transportation? Okay, here's the thing. Japan is notoriously known for their lack of what you might call that. Lack of dude, I can't even see comments anymore. Oh, my room? Okay. So basically okay, thank goodness now I know how to reset the comments now. So again, I'm so sorry. Last time I wasn't able to reset my comments, but basically I just have to like, lock my phone and then unlock my phone. And that way I press on comments again in my bottom left corner of my screen, and then my comments would be able to I would be able to see my comments on my phone after I refresh it. So locking and unlocking my phone is basically one way that I can refresh my comments. So at least I've got that settled right now. Okay, I think I have some more questions as well. Okay, so yes, my room is like, again, this is my parents' house. This is not my house, it's my parents' house. But yeah, they painted the walls like, it's all yellowish. It's all yellowish. It used to be green, but it's right now it's like all yellow. Okay. Testing. Hello. Hi, Kenny. But yeah, okay. Wait, one question by user AGK G26. Is that Chinese? Something Kai Fukai? Something Fumi or Bun? Sorry, what are you trying to say? I don't understand Chinese. If that's what you're asking, like, no, I do not speak Chinese. I only know 英語と日本語しか喋れない. That's all I can say. Like, I only know English and Japanese. I do not speak any other language. I mean, like, I do understand like some Malay, like simple Malay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stuff like that, or maybe colors like merah, kuning, hijau, biru, or like I don't know what brown is coklat, or like hitam, putih, and that's all. Like I do know very simple Malay like ini, itu, boleh, tak boleh, mau, tak mau, or something else. Or maybe you could also learn Malay from like the you know the Singapore MRT, right? They have like announcements, or like you can read the passenger information display system, or like you have those stickers instructions in like all 4 languages, and then you could compare them, like English versus Malay. You could compare them. It's like what, I kind of forgot, but it's like is keselamatan safety or something along those lines. Like you could just compare and contrast something along those lines. But yeah. Have you met? Okay, but basically the reason why he even asked was because one of my friends actually met Jessica Jung, like legit. One of my friends are around here. I'm not gonna tell you which one is my friend, but one of my friends, I think a few weeks ago, stood together with Jessica Jung at like some event, basically. So I wrote this post. So that's nice. It was some Chinese car brand, I think. I mean, because she promotes in China as well. So yeah, really happy for my friend. And oh, sorry, I haven't replied this. Do I prefer Singapore or like Japan public transport? Okay, Japan is really notorious for like having no network resilience at all. So it's like, if let's say I just bring up, because it's like the easiest to understand for you guys. Okay, so it's like, which one? Okay, I think I'll just use this one because it's like the easiest for you guys to like. Holy crap! Can I zoom this in? I can open PDF, right? All right, I'll just use this one. I'm only using this because it's like the easiest for you guys to like actually understand. So, as you can see, there is this thing called 2O line, which is rapid. There is Sobu line, which is rapid as well. But going from east to west and west to east, you need to take, it's called like 2O, Sobu, Kanko-sen. Kanko in this context, it doesn't mean tourism, but Kanko means like slow line in this context. So you could only take the slow line, the yellow line, but to cross over like east to west. And basically, if there happens to be like a delay for whatever reason, the entire line gets screwed. Like if an unfortunate incident happens within the rapid line, the local line would be, how do you call it? It will be affected as well. Like the train just cannot move due to like safety reasons, even if the incident were to occur like at the rapid line instead of like the local line. Yeah, it is that serious. So when that happens, you literally have to wait. Like you either have to like take a taxi or something along those lines. And there aren't a lot of like parallel buses, and even if there are, the frequency is not that great as well. And they would only be able to take you like for a short distance and not like cover the entire line. And not just that, even other train lines, it's also quite bad because it's like if you're stuck on like the yellow line, you're just stuck. And if you happen to not be nearby, like let's say east-west line, I'm just gonna like east-west line, right? Tokyo Metro. 地図見てます。見てみますか? Okay, so basically, oh my god, okay, fine. All right, thank you. So basically, this line, it kind of, and I mean kind of, parallels to Osobu line, right? So if you're not anywhere near like this sky blue line, which is called east-west line, it's Tozai-sen, but I mean, it's just a literal translation. Like it literally translates to East-West Line and Nan Bokusen, not Nam, not NAM, but NAN. It's just that they romanize it as M for I don't know what fucking reason. But I mean, there is a North-South line. There is also an East-West line as well. So if you happen to be not near anywhere this East-West line, and keep in mind, you don't even have TRF. TRF is not a thing in Japan because these routes they are owned by like Tokyo Metro, and Toei Chikatetsu, which is Toei basically. Tokyo Kotsu Kyoku or something along those lines. But basically, there is Tokyo Metro and there is Toei and then there is JR as well. You're not able to TRF. And if you happen to be not near any East-West line station, you're like kind of stuck on the yellow line perpetually. And this is why I mean, okay, so that's for trains, right? And then again, going back to the question regarding like, do I prefer Singapore or Japan public transport? In Japan, like the buses have really, really crap frequencies, and it's because, especially in the suburbs and even in the city, it's more dense when it comes to like train lines. But okay, at least the buses in the city, their frequencies are like they can be bad, but it's not as bad as compared to like frequencies in the suburbs or countryside. Let's not even talk about countryside. Let's talk about suburbs like Matsudo, like from where I'm from. Because my bus, it's like it comes every 30 minutes per hour, and yeah, it comes every 30 minutes. Why did I say per hour? I mean it comes every 30 minutes. Sorry. And basically it's not even 30 minutes. Sometimes there would be like an unexplainable 1 hour gap or like 1 hour and 30-minute gap, and my bus used to have a last bus at like around 9 p.m. But right now they cut it so that the last bus is like around 5 or 6 p.m. It is that bad. And because of the low density of the suburban areas, which we call them kogai, which okay, I will just like write it to you guys in case you guys are confused, right? Which is, if I'm not mistaken, it's kogai. This basically means suburbs. This character means outside. So, and then this one, it's something related to like towns, cities, or something along those lines. So basically, in the suburbs, your bus frequencies are crap because lower density as compared to Singapore. Because most people in Japan, yes, there are some people who live in apartments, but most of them they live in like ikodate or like single houses or something along those lines. And because of that, obviously the bus frequencies would be lower. And in Japan, it's a grid network, so it's not like Singapore whereby the bus network is like this kind of like cul-de-sac. It's like unique road shapes and stuff like that. No, in Japan, it's like a grid. And when I mean a grid, it's like there are main roads and then it's like a crisscross waffle, that kind of thing. This is what Japan is about. And another reason why buses tend to not run long distances is because their roads aren't necessarily designed for buses in the first place. It is really narrow, except like the big roads or like the national routes. And even the expressways, even those with viaducts and stuff like that, they tend to be, or even tunnels, they tend to be very narrow, especially in the suburbs. And only the national routes, they are like kind of wide. So because of that, all I could say is like, how do I put it? They don't really have any incentive to run buses long distance, especially cross-prefectural, because to introduce or to withdraw a cross-prefectural bus service, you would need a lot of like paperwork done. You need like all the town halls, the city halls, the area halls, or whatever you call them, town halls, city halls. You need to get all these people to agree, and because of that, some services they end up running one trip per day because like kind of like CDS but worse, like no demand. And it's not because there's an actual need to keep these services, but they're called parliamentary services in the sense that like they just have it there because they really don't want to go through the paperwork, and in future if the need arises again they could just increase the number of trips per day. So this is why it leads to the existence of such services. But again, lack of cross-prefectural routes, except highway buses, which are like CDS but Japan style, and it's like kind of expensive. Some of them you have to book. Some of them they are free, but usually very expensive. It's like 10 Singapore dollars and above, just based on the sheer distance. So can you imagine paying $10 just for a CDS ride that's like a little bit longer? It's yeah, because of that lack of cross-prefectural routes, lack of bus parallels, and then in Japan, they only like serve like the most, not even the big roads, by the way. It's like they only serve like the most populated areas, and then less populated areas, there may or may not be a bus, but at lower frequencies. And many at times there would be like one big area with no bus at all. And you need to walk to like the nearest bus stop or walk to the nearest MRT, which is it's not fun. It's not like Singapore whereby the entire country is small and it's like easily walkable or okay, but then again, it's easier to walk in Japan as opposed to Singapore because it's like in Japan you're able to walk longer without panting. In Singapore, no, it's like so fucking hot. Even at night, there is no incentive to like walk long distance. So this is what I mean. You guys in Singapore, as much as Ricardo Wang, he tried to ruin your bus services, you still have to be thankful for the fact that all of your buses, the worst that they can get is like 20 minutes or even in extreme cases 30 minutes per bus, but usually 20. It's all above 20. If you get like a 20-minute bus service in Singapore or even a 15, you're considered very, very lucky because that bus route is like heavily utilized. And Japan also has like a big, again, not your fault, they have like bus driver shortages as well, constraints as well. They run buses that are like full to the door. They intentionally make their frequencies such that like the entire bus would be full of passengers. It's not fun. And obviously sometimes if it gets too extreme, they try to like introduce bendy buses or stuff like that. But you can kind of say their trains, their buses, they're kind of like cut costs. It's not really a service, but it's like they have to profit, and even if they don't profit, they are trying to break even. And then obviously some bus and train companies are in the red right now and stuff like that. But basically, bus and train connectivity in Japan, especially in the suburbs where you guys usually don't visit, is quite bad. And because of that, a lot of people they do the park and ride schemes, which is like they have their personal car or like their K car or whatever vehicle or even their like motorcycle, bicycle. They use their private vehicles or their bicycle, motorcycle. They go to the nearest train station or the nearest bus station, anything, and they just hop spoke. And there are some bus services that they start in the middle of nowhere and they end in the middle of nowhere, or they start in the middle of nowhere. It's like a bi-directional feeder. It's like they start in the middle of nowhere and they end at like a train station. There are some buses that take you from one train station to the other, but that's only like around 40% of the network. The other 60% is they start at a train station and then they end in the middle of nowhere. There are long distance buses, there are trunk buses, but most buses in Singapore are feeders simply because of distance, and it's not really worth it for them to run long distance buses unless there is like actual demand for it. Again, it depends. Like some train lines are crowded, some train lines they aren't crowded, and Japan kind of like has no, they kind of have no choice but to do it like this, I would say, because it's just way more efficient that way according to Japan's own needs. Because they're lower density, they would rather just bring all of them to the nearest transport amenity and then yeah, hub slope to a train line or a major bus line, that kind of thing. So because of that, I will say that no matter how crappy the Singapore bus network or bus industry system is, I mean, now it's Ricardo Wang's gone already, right? But I would still say that objectively speaking, Singapore's is a lot better. I mean, it's not like Japan isn't prone to like train breakdowns or under maintenance or stuff like that. There are many stories, even in Chiba Prefecture, near Narita Airport or something along those lines. The trains are not well maintained. I mean, Narita Express and stuff like that, they have to maintain them, right? But they're local trains. they are in shit condition. And then when they replace them, it's gonna be like a downsize from 6 cars to like 4 cars. And genuinely, it's not fun, especially during rush hour or like during school dismissals when people are going to school. It's really not fun because a lot of these bus or train services, they are timed according to, especially in the suburbs or the countryside, it's they time it according to like the school dismissal times or like peak hours and stuff like that. It's not uncommon to see buses run whereby they only run one trip per hour or like one trip per 2 hours or like 5 buses per day, 10 buses per day, that kind of thing. It's not fun. So yeah, this is why I would say public transport in Singapore is actually generally better. I know Singapore is smaller, but I would just say it's generally better in this case. Oh my god, sorry I rambled so long, but yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Asking you if you can speak Mandarin. Oh no, no, I cannot speak Mandarin. Jambu, coklat, abu abu. Woodlands transport. Okay, I don't know what. I unfortunately don't know what happened with them, but yeah. Do I wear leggings? No. Am I the only woman watching his live stream? Maybe, because I don't know, maybe Caroline as well. Maybe Caroline's a woman, because Caroline's a girl's name, right? There are many people that mistake me for a woman as well, and I take it as a compliment. Metro, familiar with its Taipei since you wrote it before. Ah, nice. Japan as the first woman, correct. Progress. Although to be honest, she's far right wing, and she honestly could do better when it comes to like work-life balance and allowing women to keep their surnames even after marriage. It's just a little bit disappointing. Are you in Singapore or in Japan? Right now, I'm still stuck in Singapore, but I'm returning to Japan like next year. I'm starting school next year. Okay, I think I caught up with the comments already. So yeah, anyway, to be specific, this is my parents' house. I don't own this house, but I'm just living with them currently until I go home next year. Yeah. So okay, what is this about? Japanese to supply new Jakarta Metro fleet, North South line as well. 6 car trains. Okay. Nippon Sharyo, Sumitomo. In addition to the nice, nice, nice. IRJ, young leaders in rail, recognizing the rising stars of the industry. Contract. Okay, okay, that is nice. So it's not just like them giving their old trains to Indonesia. Even they even supply the trains as well. Nice. Argentina mid-November. Are you by chance uh what's the correct term? Are you like Hispanic by any means? Just curious, because you're going to Argentina, right? Is it for a holiday or do you actually have like family in Argentina or somewhere near? Oh my god, the bus stops from here to the opposite at Chinese Garden MRT is too. It's just a bridge. Honestly, they need to touch grass a little bit. Like, do you realize how long we have to like walk in Japan? You guys just have to cross a bridge. And it's that bridge is like sheltered if I'm not mistaken. It's not like we're expecting you to like walk in sunlight or any in strong sunlight or anything. Because even that bridge has like elevators as well. So you guys really have no excuse to just cross over to the other side for 872. I feel. because 872 by design is just like that. 2 weeks. Full body ads are back. Nice. Okay, so you're going on a holiday. Nice. Speaking of like food in that area, yeah, yeah, it's here. I don't know if this is like okay, it's not Argentinian. I'm sorry, it's Peruvian apparently, but I came across this like yellow looking sauce, and I'm quite interested in this. Like, I really want to try it, but when I tried searching for it in Singapore, there just isn't anywhere that like has this sauce. I was just intrigued by like this one because it's kind of like a cheese sauce kind of thing. They serve it with rice. They also serve it with their I don't know what you call that, pastries, dough, stuff like that. I'm really interested in this one. Oh yeah. Is it allowed? Okay, is it allowed to bring a folding bicycle into? Okay, for bus and train, they do allow you to bring your bikes. It's just that they have to be. It's the same thing as Singapore. It's like they have to be like within the dimensions that are allowed. They allow it. Although there are train lines that actually accommodate bicycles. Okay, let me just show you one of them. Tama, Seibu Tamagawa Sen. Oh my god. Okay, this one. So I don't know how to explain this, but look at this. Like, basically, the reason why you see a bicycle here, it's not for fun, but you see these like orange kind of things, right? I mean, this Seibu Tamagawa line is basically it's level with the ground, and it's kind of designed to carry bicycles as well. I mean, okay, this one, I have to be clear about it. It's an exception. It's not like, oh, every single train and trip. No, this one is an exception, and this is a private line that's like owned by Cebu Corporation. So yeah. So if you don't know what Cebu is, if you guys don't know what Cebu is, basically Cebu Railway is basically the one with this logo. Oh my god. So yeah, that is Cebu Railway for you. Yeah, so basically this line allows bicycles. Do you take public transport? Hold on. What grade am I in? No, I'm not schooling now. I'm starting school next year, but right now I am unemployed. They allow bicycle on the public bus, but the bike have to be. Oh, okay. Now I understand why they have the bicycle racks in front of their buses. Okay. Now it makes sense. Public transportation is to go anywhere every day. What do you mean eating traditional cuisine food? Film buses and go to the malls. But I'm just saying food in general. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's how I. Okay, see, here's the thing. Like, I tend to walk more in Japan as opposed to Singapore because it's like it's not worth it. Like, just walking in Singapore. The weather just doesn't allow, unless you're telling me like it's a cool day and it's like light rain or like cloudy. Otherwise, it's just not worth it in Singapore to like walk, you know. But yes, I do take bus and train. Argentine barbecue. Looks like hollandaise sauce. Yeah, but I think it's like kind of different as hollandaise. I have eaten eggs Benedict before, so but it's not hollandaise. I think it's like something else that contains cheese because hollandaise is like it doesn't contain cheese. It's more of like mayonnaise's cousin, or is it one of the mother sauce? I don't think it's a mother sauce, but it's like hollandaise is like is it even a French sauce? But basically, it's kind of like the components that you use to make mayonnaise, but you change it up a little bit, is what I would say. Sounded familiar. Cebu Railway's parent company also owns the wait. They actually own the team. Okay, I do know they own shopping malls and stuff, but Sayama Lions, Saitama Cebu. Okay, not Sayama, but like Saitama Cebu Lions. I mean the name is there, so I was like, okay, it makes sense. But if you're thinking what does Cebu mean, so Cebu means okay. I better not press the A. If you press this, it'll lag your laptop a lot. So uh okay. So in the past, oh god, I almost forgot how to write it. Okay. You know, a lot of Japanese people, they are not able to write kanji, right? But I'm still okay. So Musashi, Musashi. This used to be Tokyo's ancient name, like during olden day Tokyo, basically. So what they did is that there is Tobu, Higashi, and but you read it using the Chinese way, right? The Sino-Japanese pronunciation. So it's like to. You don't say mu in this case. It gets upgraded to the sound becomes harder. It's not M anymore. It becomes a B. So Tobu. This is Tobu bus. So it just means east of the eastern. I know Tobu also operates like buses in like Ageo area, which is like kind of like northwestern Japan as well. And Tobu also owns Asahi Bus, which operates like in Saitama as well as like Gunma, Tochigi as well, which is like north of Tokyo. So the whole thing, the whole notion of it being East Tokyo, it's kind of not the most accurate, but this is how the name of Tobu is like derived from. And then you're wondering, okay, what about Cebu? It's pretty much the same thing. So I'm gonna erase this part. Actually gonna use Cebu's colors right now. So this means west, Nishi. There are two ways to pronounce it. The two most common ways to pronounce this one is sai or sei. But in this case, you pronounce it sei, and then again the sound upgrading. Seibu, seibu, seibu. In Japanese, you don't really pronounce like seibu. When you actually say it, it's seibu. Like you kind of like stretch the e sound a little bit. That's how you would say it. So yeah, this is basically how. Now obviously you ignore this part as well. That's where Higashi Musashi Tobu, Nishi Musashi Seibu. So again, you change your pronunciation from the pure Japanese pronunciation to the Sino-Japanese pronunciation. With compound words, sometimes you change the pronunciation to the Chinese one, but in other cases, you keep the pure Japanese pronunciation. So it's like there's another example whereby it's like let me think of it. Like for example, this one you would see it in vending machines. So this one you don't call it like what? Baisetsu. No, you don't call it baisetsu, even though I know it's tempting to say it this way. This phrase is actually read in the pure Japanese pronunciation. So it's like uri kire. This one can be read as kiri or kire because it's like kiru, kiri, kireru. I mean the whole form change kind of thing. But sometimes they choose to display the hiragana like uri, kire. Sometimes they hide one hiragana. Sometimes they hide both, and it basically just becomes like this. So in some cases, you actually pronounce it using like the Japanese way. And then there's also one kind of famous example. It the Japanese characters kind of look like Tetris blocks. I know they're borrowed from China, but yeah. So there is one of them. They really look like Tetris blocks. So I don't know why this is the case, but it's like when they are in this order, you read it as deko, boko, and then this one is ou totsu. Pure Japanese, Sino-Japanese, which means the pronunciation comes from China. So it's like dekoboko o totsu, o totsu. But you don't really say totsu out loud. You just say o totsu. Dekoboko o totsu. And then there is even one of the phrase, one of the verbs. It actually comes from here. I think it's like hekomu, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot where it came from, but basically, yeah. They really look like Tetris blocks, but it's like you reverse the order, and then from kunyomi it becomes onyomi, from onyomi it becomes kunyomi. Yeah, it's quite jank, but basically, just like how Korea has like Sino-Korean phrases and pure Korean phrases, it's kind of the same concept. Okay, maybe, again, I'm sorry, I don't know Chinese, but I could illustrate it with 2 examples. So it's like, oh, sorry, this one. So in Japanese, we say taiyo, taiyo, which means sun, like the sun. And then Chinese, apparently it's tai yang, if I'm not mistaken. And then Korean, it's taeyang, 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 taiyo. Japanese, it's like borrowed from Middle Chinese, if I'm not mistaken. That's why it sounds like Hokkien, the dialect. I don't know what Korean borrows from, but Korean sounds more similar to like Chinese. And then there's like another example, which is like a bit. It's quite simple as well. I know in Chinese you don't write the characters like this, but this is basically how we write it. So ko u n. You might see a lot of people like when they romanize it, they hide this thing or they hide this thing, but if you want to spell it out, it's actually Kouen, but the U kind of gets absorbed by the O when it gets romanized, but it's like Koen, Koen. And then in oh god, in Chinese, how do I pronounce it again? It's like what? Gong Yuan, something along those lines. Again, I don't know Chinese, but I only know this because I watch YouTube videos like doing the comparisons. And in Korean, they don't call it this. They call it like, I better not click on this one. Won, Kongwon, Kongwon. So basically, this is how the languages are all related. And in Korea, they call the sun, yeah, they can say taeyang, but in the pure Korean pronunciation, they call it he, just he. So it's like, this one is more conversational, but a bit more formal, a bit more written. It's just taeyang, so the same thing. Okay, maybe skin as well. Like, O is an honorific, and then this one is ohada. Ohada basically means like skin. However, there is one word which I keep forgetting how to write. It's called, let me just bring out my yes. I keep forgetting how to write. Like, I can write the first one, but the second one I keep forgetting how to write it, basically. If you if you guys can see. This one is more conversational. This one is more formal, and it's katai hyogen. I don't know how to say katai hyogen in English. It's like it's more written. It's more official. Like, this one is more conversational. But both of them, they mean exactly the same thing. This means skin. Ohada means skin. Hifu also means skin. And you would realize that This is borrowed from Chinese. This is the pure Japanese pronunciation. Why the characters are different, I have no idea, but did I even write this correctly? Just to prove it to you guys. Okay, I don't need this, sorry. I'm just gonna copy and I'm just gonna copy and paste to show you guys that I'm not bullshitting. Ohada. You see? Ohada. I mean, you could just say this, but the O over here, it's an honorific. So, okay, I'm just trying to get. So, this O comes from this. You could pronounce this as like, okay, depending on the context, again, in Christianity, you would use me a lot more. So it's like, there are many ways to pronounce this character. It's like, there is O, there is on, there is me, and then there's go as well. I mean, these four are the most common ways to read this character. So yeah, it comes with experience to know like when to use which one. It's like, go enryo kudasai oden wa for Christianity. Ontake-san. This one is rarely used. It's not rare, but it's like more uncommonly used. But yeah. So yeah, this is Japanese 101, basically. Please write sorry in Japanese. There are many ways to say sorry, but the most formal one I would say is go men nasai. Nasai, it comes from the root word nasaru, which is like keigo of like, is it suru or something? But yeah. Go, again, it's the same thing I've explained just now. This one, I don't remember what's the root word, but again, we don't use kanji when saying this phrase. It's just, I don't know what the root word is. Is it this or something? But yeah, this is how you say, oh shit, this is how you say sorry. But if you want to say to apologize, you would say ayamaru. Ayamaru. This is a pure Japanese verb. So ayamaru. This is how you want to convey the verb to apologize. And then it's not just this. There's another phrase that's really called ayamaru as well. I think it's like, shit, did I write it correctly? Ayamaru, if I'm not mistaken. This one is like more on like to commit a mistake, and this is more of like to apologize. I'm just gonna very quickly just to make sure that I'm not teaching you guys the wrong stuff. Ayamate. Oh I wrote it wrong. Okay. Is this character? Sorry. I wrote it wrong. We tend to forget how to write stuff sometimes. So it's oh shit. Yep. Just trying to fix my mistakes. Yeah. I mean, if you give this to Japanese people, like a lot of people might not be able to write the sun. They know how to write the sun because this is easy. The sun, like sometimes we just forget how to like write it properly. So yeah, we make mistakes as well. Odin, you're accurate there. Gong si fa sai. Is that Kong Hei Fat Choi? Is that what you guys say during Lunar New Year? Is that what you say? I kind of recognize that phrase. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have you tried to use vending machine to get stuff in Singapore? And obviously, I mean, some of my bus models I bought it from a literal vending machine. I mean, in Singapore, not Japan. Japan's vending machines, they're quite unique. I mean, even Singapore, they have like unique vending machines as well. More of like vending machines in Japan, they are way more common than vending machines in Singapore. But when it comes to like actual innovation, even Singapore, their vending machines are like actually not too bad when it comes to like the innovation side of things. Whether they actually work or not is another thing, or whether people actually use them or not is another thing. But like, I would say when it comes to innovations, I think Singapore actually does it decently well. I would say. Sega. No, just because they have the same character doesn't mean Seibu is Sega. Okay. Unless Seibu wants to hire Sonic the Hedgehog as their mascot for the day. Bus model of GTA 5. Ah. Generally understand some kanji. Ah, okay. Do you want to have new rapid? Fuck no. Stop asking me about that. Nothing against you, but stop asking me about that. I'm not entertaining that. Because rapid buses, they are just going to get rationalized by MRT. And I don't want to do it again and ruin people's mood. Seiko watches. During your time in Japan... Hey, what do you mean my time? I'm literally from there. Okay. I'm just gonna go home next year. Did you... What do you mean, do you try the food there? That's my native food! Oh my god! Oh my god! What kind of question are you asking? Guys! What kind of dumb question are you asking? People need to eat. If they are in Singapore, obviously they would... Like, I came to Singapore, right? Obviously, I would try the Singaporean food here. What kind of dumb question is that? My god. Guys. Why do you ask these sorts of questions? People need to eat. It doesn't matter where they're at. Oh my god. Guys, this is what I have to deal with. What kind of question is that? Can you film more OCs? Okay, I have like 5 OCs to go. I forgot which 5, but basically. Kalibatu Bus Depot. Do I want C151 to come back into service? As much as we all want, they're no longer going to be in service. They are stuck at... They'll be preserved at Singapore Rail Test Center at Tuas. They won't come back on revenue service anymore, or even enter the main line. Kalibatu Bus Depot, yes. What's my favorite OC? 28G. Kuruma. Ah, nice. Kuruma. All right. Kuruma. You say sha? Sha is the pronunciation borrowed from Chinese. And then there's also kuruma as well. And then fun fact, when you put together this, and this into one kanji, it actually becomes a verb as well. So ignore this. So it becomes todoroku. Oh my god, todoroku. And if you want to make it into a noun, todoroki. But the root word is todoroku. So yeah. This alone, I don't know how you pronounce. I don't even know if this word has an onyomi or anything, but... And then there are compound words as well, like... When you add like this radical, and then it becomes jin. when you add this, am I writing it correctly? Yes, you can read this as wa, like yubiwa, ring, like a wedding ring, or you can read this as, you know, that there's this character as well. There's this, sorry, not character. There's this phrase as well. Sa din, sarin, and sarin basically means like tire, like you know your vehicle's tires, right? Your bus tires, the Bukit Panjang LRT tires. Yes, sarin, sarin. Sony, the Japanese electronic brand in kanji. I don't think Sony has a kanji. Like, I think it's literally just Son. Okay, wait. I think they write it in. Oh, sorry. I'm missing one stroke. So, ni. Apparently, it's a stretch sound. So, this letter actually gets stretched. So it's like Sony, like Sony, Sony. So there is no kanji because it's like it's a katakana name. There is no kanji to it. So that's how they write it. But if you want me to invent a kanji for Sony, like ateji, like basically ateji, right? Basically you invent names. I need to think of a character that's used for so. I cannot think. Okay. Let me go. Okay. Let me go back to my thing. It's convenient for me to type. So, I need to pick out a character from So. So, these are all pronounced So. So, I need to pick one of them. And I think the most appropriate one would be this. So, and then for ni, since it's a stretch sound, I would say ni. Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not saying this. It's just ni. Like, oh oh no, I forgot how to write the bottom. The kata. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna type out niigata because I forgot how to write it. Oh, it's just like this. All right. You see, I forget how to write things sometimes. I just forgot how to write the bottom. So, Niigata in Japan, the area with a lot of snow, which is near Gala Yuzawa and Gara Yuzawa or Echigo Yuzawa. There's a lot of snow, right? But apparently, the place name is Niigata. From okay, this one, the Chinese pronunciation is kata. Oh no! It's a pure Japanese phrase. I'm so sorry. It's not from Chinese. It should be from pure Japanese. So this word alone is pronounced kata, but when you compound it, sometimes there might be sound changes. Like even in Korean, there's like sound change rules, right? In Japan, it's not consistent, but when you compound it in this context, it's not kata anymore. It's ni gata, ni gata. And what Niigata really means, it's new lagoon. So Niigata is just new lagoon. So this is where Nii actually came from. And fun fact, you read this and you would go like, Shinjuku. I know I didn't write it properly, but you would go like, Shinjuku, right? Well, in some places, they call it Nijuku. So Shinjuku is pure Chinese. It's Chinese pronunciation. The pronunciation of Japanese that's borrowed from China. So it's Shinjuku. But in some cases, they actually mix the pure Japanese and the Sino-Japanese pronunciations. So it's like, instead of saying Shinjuku, some places it's actually called Niijuku. Yes, the Shinjuku is famous, right? But there are other places in Japan that are called Shinjuku, like even in small towns and stuff like that. Sometimes it's called Shinjuku. Sometimes it's called Nijuku. Like Shinjuku. And I'm not kidding, there is actually Nijuku as well. Just like how you have Niigata, right? You have Nijuku as well. So Japanese is very, very inconsistent. Why? The inconsistency is also something like you can have. You would say it's Daiwa, right? Like Dai and Wa. But sorry. Haha. Yamato, Yamato, Yamato. Don't ask me why. I don't even know how this even came about, but something that you would usually read it as Daiwa can be read as Yamato as well, and it makes no sense. So yeah. I can even convert like Singapore train station names or even place names into Japanese. You guys, if you want, just list down any place in the comment section, and then I would convert it into Japanese for you. I like to write Barsis. McDonald's in Japan. Oh my god. Hold on. Even I struggle with katakana sometimes. McDonald. I think it's this. Makudo. Oh no 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 no! No. I need to check again. Oh, sorry. There is no. I was right, and then I doubted myself. Nope, there is. McDonald. See, even stuff like Halloween, there is no proper way to like convert it into to transliterate it. So again, the pronunciations might vary because Pongo, right? See, the one thing that I don't like about the way places are being romanized is that I don't know why Pongo right now is spelled with a U if it's pronounced Pongo. And because of that, the original name of Pongo, it's Pongoru. Nobody in the right mind pronounces this as Pungoru. But unfortunately, Pungoru is actually the official way to like romanize it, which is so stupid. It's like, who the fuck calls it Pungoru? Nobody calls it that. So I'm like, and the fact is that this was the original name of Pongo before the spelling changed. So all the more you guys should be using this like Pongoru. It's you guys could pronounce it. You don't have to be like Pungoru, okay? Like this is the one and only way to actually say this place properly, and you guys could translate it properly. So I don't know who in the right mind calls this place Pungoru. Like seriously. Do I like SMB1H or SMB11Z? I have no idea. I've never ridden on any of. I don't think I've ridden. I've seen 11Z, but I don't think I've actually. No, I have ridden on it, but I haven't even ridden on SMB1H yet. I'm serious. I have never ridden on the OC500 LE demonstrator, so I can't really comment. Okay. Oh, don't worry. It's not your questions. Somebody just asked a really stupid question saying, "Oh, when I was in Japan, did I eat Japanese? I mean, what the? That's so stupid. Like, guys, I'm from Japan. Obviously, I would eat my food there. My longest life is 5 hours, 4 hours actually, but then most of the life is just me having technical difficulties. So yeah, I don't really celebrate Halloween either. It's just like a fun kind of thing. This character exists in both Chinese and Japanese. Matsushita. Kobe. Yes, I've talked to Fabian about this. Kobe is not just Kobe, which is yeah. Matsushita. Matsushita. If I think of Matsushita, like this is what I would think of. It's basically underneath the pine tree. Matsusta. Matsusta. Hitachi. Okay, Hitachi is Hitachi is very easy to write. Like Hitachi. It's like a day standing up or like the sun standing up kind of thing. Hitachi is easy. Oh okay. I actually have some place names. Okay. The first one, which I already have a name for Bukit Panjang. It's basically okay, Bukit Panjang. This one I've used it quite often. It's not gonna be like a literal translation of this, but Nagaoka. Nagaoka. Long Hill, Nagaoka. But if you wanted to transliterate this, you could kind of do it. Like, I can use this, like, Cebu's boo, right? And then I could probably use this. I don't think this is the actual kanji, but I could think of it like this. Like, because Japanese, they don't have the jang sound. Only Korean has the ng sound. So unfortunately, I'm not able to translate this part. But Buki, I could technically translate this into Buki. Like, Buki, yeah. But this is dumb. So let's just stick with Nagaoka instead. Nagaoka. Long Hill. I've already used this one a lot in my okay, what's the next one? Sinkang. Okay. Sinkang has an actual kanji, which is like, I don't know if it's like transliterated, but unfortunately, if I were to pronounce this in Japanese, it would be like so ko. It's so stupid, right? Like Sinkang becomes shoko, right? I mean, the pure Japanese pronunciation is like mori and minato. Port, sakan. In Japanese, there is this phrase called saka, if I'm not mistaken, saka. But yeah, this basically just means a lot piling up, and then this means port. But if you really wanted me to create like from scratch Senkang's own kanji, it depends if you want to use Senkang or like Shinkan. Shinkan is easier, but let's just use Senkan. Sen. Okay. Sen. Oh no! Oh no! Shit. I'm going back to this. Sengen. Asama. Okay, but this one is kind of like Japan has like this religion, right? It's kind of related to this. God, how did I arrive at this? Oh, by the way, kan is one way to say it. It's borrowed from Chinese. Gen is also borrowed from Chinese. It's like, I think it like I don't know. Maybe one is go on yomi and then one is kan on yomi or something along those lines. I have no idea which is which, but how did Sinkang become like this? Okay, you know what? Let's not use this because I don't really want to dive too far into it. Maybe this. Maybe this instead. Okay. Oh my god. And then wait, what? I mean, I could. I don't know what the last. If you want Sengkang to be about boats, okay, you could use this because you call this Funa or Fune, right? But you could. So dumb. Sengkang, Sengkang. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, you could. Nobody really uses this for a place name, but you could even say this like, oh, what? Sengkang, Sengkang. But yeah, there are many ways to do it. But oh my god, this is so dumb. But if you want to keep compass point alive, yeah, then I would say, Jesus, why can't I? Okay. Yeah, I guess. I mean, what else can I use for kan? Like, if I just type, I'm gonna type kan. Never mind. And then I have a lot of like words that can be kan as well. But in this case, maybe I want to say boat museum for Sengkang, referencing compass point, right? Holy crap. And what is this? Oh, I can use date, date. You know what? Let's just call Sengkang a boat museum. That's the Sengkang boat museum. How's that for a place name? I think Fabian will be happy with this. Boat museum. Lumikang, Sengkang. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're giving me a lot. Okay, one. I said Singapore place names. I did not ask you for Japanese place names, but okay, fine. Sapporo. I forgot how to write Poro. Satsu plus Horo, it becomes Sapporo. But I forgot how to write Poro. Is it something like? Oh shit! I need to check again. I don't write this place often. Oh, I actually got it correct. I actually got it correct. Oh my god! I am so smart. I actually got it correct. Okay, so this is pronounced satsu, kai satsu, in the pure Chinese pronunciation. Poro, I don't know about Poro, but basically, I think Sapporo is like an Ainu name. It just sounds like an Ainu name. Satsu plus Horo, when you mash them up together, it becomes Sapporo. It's not Sapporo or like Sapporo. No, you have to cut the sound off. Sapporo, Sapporo, Sapporo. That's how you pronounce Sapporo. Not Sapporo, okay? Sapporo. I actually got it right. I actually remembered this. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, fun fact. Ishun, right, has an actual kanji. So it's like Gi and Jun. In Japanese, you don't pronounce. You usually don't pronounce this as shun. Like, there is another word for shun. You just say like shunkan. Like, I think like shunkan. You usually say this as shun instead. Maybe you want to use this, but the actual kanji for ishun is actually. This is an actual phrase in Japanese, by the way. Because I think the name Ishun came from Chinese, and Japan also has a way to say it using the borrowed Chinese pronunciation. So it's like, it's not Ishun in this case, it's Gijun. Gijun. So Ishun becomes Gijun apparently, but if you want the character Shun, you would use this one. You would use this one. Then I mean, the easiest way is that instead of using gi, I could use e instead. So it's like, you know how dumb this looks, right? It's pretty much just transliteration. And a lot of places in Sapporo or even a lot of places in Hokkaido, as well as like Kyushu as well, they are from Ryukyuan and Ainu languages. So a lot of transliteration occurs. So you could say this is like Eastern. So the way you convert like Singapore place names into Japanese, you have to do it like the Ainu method. The way the Ainu people actually no, the way Ainu place names are given kanji transliteration. So yeah. Jesus Christ, he's asking for a lot. Pongo is actually quite challenging. You have pon, you have go, and then you have do. Do, I could use this. I could also get rid of this and just give you this instead. Pon, okay, pon. There are many ways to say go. Like, this is one of them. Pongoru. Pongoru. Oh my god, this is so dumb. But I mean, you guys know it's this. It is so dumb. Okay, next one. Woodlands. Woodlands one is... Woodlands is almost impossible to transliterate. It's like ran. And instead of like wood, this one becomes like gotsu. Because this in Japanese is pronounced as gotsu, gotsuran, woodlands. Doesn't really fit, right? Fine, let me try something. Uzu. Oh, there is actually one. Hold on. Never mind. Okay. Oh shit, wrong one. Sorry. It's also pronounced ran, but I wrote the wrong one. Okay. Fine. Are you guys happy about this? This is the best way I could say woodlands. It's like uzran, udoran. Okay, uzran. Even utsuran sounds very weird, right? So, okay, fine. Udoran. Fine. My next attempt at this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, do. Udoran. So basically, ignoring the actual name of this place. Oops. I didn't write it properly, but you get the idea. Oh my god. Erase. I could cook up this, basically. Do. This can be pronounced as to or do. So, udoran. Because udoran, it sounds very weird, right? So, udoran. Udoran. Woodlands. Udoran. I guess this is the best way to say it, I guess. Angmokyo. Angmokyo you could just copy and paste except one character, which is unfortunate. So you could shoot, how do you write it again? This is kyo. I think this is like mo. Yes. Mo and kyo, you could transliterate as it is, but instead of like what they did with this, you're not able to use this. If you want an, you have to change this character. An. Fair enough, right? An mo kyo. Even though this is not what it's written in Chinese, right? I believe it's different. But yeah, this is one way to transliterate an mo kyo. You have to do it the Ainu way. Jesus Christ, you're like giving me, oh my god, this guy. Badok. You could use be. You could use either this or this. Both of them can be pronounced as be. This is, I think, be. You know, Sudoku, right? A lot of like people say, oh, Sudoku, but it's actually Sudoku. There's actually two U's. It's just one of the U's, it got absorbed. So a lot of people, they tend to say a Sudoku. Actually, it's Sudoku. Sudoku. Doku means single. Su means like a number. So it's single number. That's what Sudoku means. Again, I'm saying it fast, so Sudoku. But yes, in this case, be, doku. Either either this character, either either the one on top or the one below. Bedoku. Bedoku. It's fine. There's more than one way to say it. Parseris, I would not use parseris. I would just say shiro. You can pronounce this as shira as well, but shiro in this case, I'm not satisfied with suna. Shiro suna. I would prefer it shiro zuna. It flows easier, so it's like shiro zuna. This is what I would call parseris, white sands. Shiro zuna. If you want the pronunciation borrowed from Chinese, you could say haku sa. Haku sa. Shirozuna. Haku sa. I don't know how you say it in Chinese, but haku sa. Shirozuna. But I prefer Shirozuna because it's nicer. Tampines is impossible. Sembawang, the actual, I think Chinese name is like, what is this? It's like this one, right? This is pronounced San. But in some rare instances, when it comes to like place names, you could pronounce it as So, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if there is like a way to call this Sen. I have no idea whether this pronunciation exists, but let's just pretend it exists. This one is usually pronounced Ha in Japanese, but you could change it to Ba. Semba. E, A, I, U, E, O. I don't know whether you say it on or un. Semba un. Actually, if this happens to be pronounced this, you could just take it as it is. Sembaon. Sembaon. I know it's not one. It would be more ideal if this is pronounced one, but Sembaon. The O sound, it kind of gives off like a W feel to it, right? So it's like Sembawang, right? Sembaon. Sembaon. You kind of create the W sound out of nowhere. Sembaon. Sembaon. I'm saying on, but you could kind of hear the W sound a little bit. Sembaon. Sembaon. I'm saying O, but it sounds like a W. That kind of thing. Sengkang, it can technically have the Morioka thingy, right? Yeah, Mori Minato. It's so weird. Jurong is a piece of shit because the Chinese kanji I don't know if I'm writing it correctly, but it's actually Euro. It's not Jurong anymore. It's like Euro. So I'm like, if I want Jurong, okay, I can probably cook something up. Like, because people live there, right? And then Don, I would say Don Bun. Shit, am I writing it correctly? Oh my god. No. I think it's this. I got confused. Juron. Ah, Juron. Juron. Anyway, it's fine. Jurong. Mandai. Mandai is actually pretty easy. Just man and then dai. Man dai. Pure Chinese pronunciation borrowed from Chinese. Selitar is actually difficult. You have to transliterate this. You can't even say red. There's no character that's like red. You have to sereta. Okay, fine. Re ta 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 ta. Se. Okay. Rapids. Since there's a river nearby, canal river. Sereta. Like you have to actually stretch the sound a little bit because there is no kanji that's read only like re. You actually have to like, selitar. Sereta. Okay. Bukit Merah is a piece of shit. The one that I use is this. You usually say aka, right? But I'm gonna have to use like the Nanori pronunciation a little bit. I have no choice, so that it flows better. So aka, I would change it to I would change it to ama because it's a very very rare way to read this, but this could be read as ama and not the conventional aka. So I would say ama ga oka. Because I don't want to be like, oh, akagaoka is like stupid, right? So amagaoka. Amagaoka. This is how I would say. But then the actual name of like Bukit Merah is like a little bit stupid. It's like if you read it the pure Japanese way, it's like Benny, like Kuchi Benny means lipstick. This is an old way to say red, but basically Momiji as well. But Benny Yama, Benny Yama is basically Bukit. It rhymes also. Bukit Merah, Benny Yama. And then if you want the borrowed from Chinese pronunciation, it's like what? Ko, sorry, not ko, koyo, right? Is it like ko-san, 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 ko-san? Never mind. Benny Yama, Amagaoka. This Amagaoka is like a little bit more literal. And I know this is Aka, but this Ama pronunciation, it does exist. So Bukit Merah, Benny Yama, Amagaoka. I guess, yeah, it's dumb, but you get the idea. Bukit Panjang. Always is oasis. 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 Okay, I can actually transliterate this. I need to know how to split it. O. So this is for Fabian. O. Ashi. Oh, this is so dumb, but oasis. 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 This is so dumb. Oasis. English band that performed in Tokyo recently and a state in Pongo. Oh, bye-bye, Kenny. I'm so sorry. I would like to share a large Asian bus website for you covering 4 countries. God, this guy is spamming a lot. No, I'm not you, but like Tenga, right? I can say Tenga, like 10, which means development. Did I write this right? 10 and ga. Brick. Tenga. Tenga. I like this one actually. Oh shit. Chinese garden. Garden. This one I have to copy and paste. Did I write it right? It's just a copy and paste. Yeah, pretty much just a copy and paste. That's for Chinese garden. And you've seen Bukit Batok as well. Fine. Ha, I will change it to ba. Toku, I think it's like this. Did I even write it right? I mean, Batok Oka. Batok Oka. Batoka. Batoka. Kuoko. Batok. 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 Oh my god, this is so dumb. I am so tempted to like just creating my own pronunciation from scratch. It's like how this one, koku and fu, apparently one way to read it is like just ko. I don't know why this is the case, but koku plus fu, apparently they shorten it to just ko zu, which is just kozu. Using this logic of koku fu becoming ko, ba tokka. Batok oka. Batok oka is just it's a very, it's a mouthful to say. So I'm like batoka. Batoka. Like ku and o, I'm just gonna absorb it into batoka. Oh my god, this is so dumb. I don't even know if I've read batok properly. Yeah, I wrote it properly. Hold on. Yeah, I wrote it properly. Serangoon is kind of a special one. I know it's ran, but I can say Serangoon. So then is closer to the original sound of Serangoon as opposed to Serangoon. So I would just say, do I use this? Okay. Then I would just Serangoon. Serangoon, if that makes sense. Senoko. Fine, Senoko. Se. Se. No. Ko. I think I would use this one. There are many kanji that can express ko, but senoko. This one is like shako, which is like a place to, it's like a storage related kanji. So senoko, the storage related place that is near a river, rapids or something, even though there are no true rivers, I mean, there are small rivers in Singapore, but it's like you get my plan. You get my idea. It's like river rapid near a water body, right? The factory or storage area that is near an open field that is also I mean like Admiralty area is like a flatland, and that's also near a water body as well. That's how I would transliterate Senoko. But it makes sense as well. It's a storage area, factories and all that stuff. Toshiba. Okay. By the way you actually read, it's not Toshiba. It's Toshiba. If I'm not mistaken, it's this. Did I write it wrong again? Toshiba. But obviously in romanization, you cancel out this character. It gets absorbed into the O. It's like Toshiba. Expo. Expo. Oh my god. I don't know if it's like Ekuspo or Ekispo. I have no idea, but the way you say it in Japanese is just Haku and Ran. Like Hakubutsukan, right? You would just say Haku. How do I write Ran again? Shit. I forgot. It's Ran or Ran. And I keep forgetting how to write this. Like this? Haku Ran. For Expo. Technically can make the sen into Narita's say, right? I think so. Kese. I'm not too sure about that. Like sen? Maybe? I have no idea if that's possible. In Chinese, Beijing dialect is pronounced Tianjian. Tianjian. I'm sorry. Compassville is impossible. I'm so sorry. But like, even you try to translate it, you need to relate it to compass, and then you need to relate it to veil. So when this happens, you might as well just use katakana. A kanji, by the way, bunlei is easy. You don't have to change it. It's close to Hokkien if I'm not mistaken. Bunde. Bunking is bunkei, but this one bunde. Bunlei, you don't even have to change the original kanji. It's the exact same. Funabashi or Ofuna has the both kanji, so fair enough. Hokkaido's Ainu origins makes their place names nicer. True, that's why I love Hokkaido's place names. Bishan, there is a problem because there is no kanji in Japan that's pronounced shan. It's all ateji, and the closest is this. But if you really wanted to do Bishan, okay, just... Oh, shit. No, I forgot how to write it. Oh, no. Oh, wait, I'm correct. This version of Aoi is basically a very old way to say blue in Japan. Oh my god, I keep forgetting how to write it. Ishi. So Bishan, there is no... I'm so sorry. Like, there is no way to actually use any other character for this. But in Japanese, you won't say Bishan. You would say Heki and San. Heki-san. Bishan. But yeah, this is the only way to... Again, this one, the pronunciation in Japanese doesn't exist, so it's ateji at that point. The way you say this in Japanese, it's hikisan. Topayo is another tricky one because oh my god. Pa is tricky. You could use this. You could use this as well. I don't know how you write topayo again. Is it like this? Yureru, but with another. Oh my god, I keep forgetting. You can either use to or to. Up to you. But okay, let's just say to. Topayo. Oh my god, it's so dumb. Like topayo. I give up on topayo. It's impossible to find a good one to use it. Parseris in Chinese is, let me just try to write it. Sorry. Haseritsu. Parseris. Haseritsu. Haseritsu. Baseritsu. Paseritsu. Paseritsu. Oh, it's so dumb. Orchard is actually possible. You know ochanomizu, right? Just cancel the nomizu and replace it with this. And it fits a lot. Ochado. Ochado. Orchard. Ochado. This one is nice. Newton unfortunately needs some transliteration. So new, oh my god. New, this is milk, but oh my god, new. I need a kanji list. New. Oh my god. No. New. I see. I have no choice. I have to call Newton milk. Newton? Or maybe this. Newton. Okay. Novena is difficult because novena is Latin. It's a Catholic phrase. At most I can say no. No be. Nah. Nobina. Takashima wait, Takashima. Okay. Takashima. Yeah. Expensive or tall island hut. Takashimaya. I speak Chinese. Currently, simplified Chinese characters are used in mainland China and Singapore. Japan kanji Chinese characters are derived from traditional Chinese characters. Although, okay, to clarify with that, Japan uses both something that's called shinjitai and kyujitai. So we would have like, for example, your age, they would use this character sai, but they would use this. Easier to remember, right? There are also some more examples. It's like there is this hiraku, and then the shinjitai is like a lot simpler. It's just like this. Tobira ga shimaru, kaihei. It's the same exact concept. Instead of like writing so much shit, they just change it into like a straight line. There's some more examples as well. It's like there is like this. I don't exactly remember how to write it. I think it's something like this. Sawa is just like this. And then there's some more, even more jank ones. Like, Jesus Christ. Bismillah. Okay, like, there is this as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think I might have butchered how you write it. I'm so sorry if I butchered it. Sakura. Sakura, Sakura. Sakura, Sakura. The same word is just shinjitai and kyujitai. I don't know if there are any other like prominent examples, but yeah. And I think there's even one more that I've noticed recently. There is also, like, we often write this, but this is derived from, shit, how do you even, this? I think I might have butchered it, but this is the kyujitai, this is the shinjitai. This is older, this is newer. And in Japan, we use this one, not this one. So it's not always the case whereby, oh, we use traditional Chinese characters. It depends. Yes, most of them, they look traditional, but in reality, in Japan, we just use our own kanji. That's all. Like, I'm pretty sure things like this, they don't exist in Chinese, right? I have never seen this. Like, I have seen Taiwan using this. Like Taiwan, Hong Kong, I don't know. But Japan writes it like this, with an X. Whereas this is like, kome. I think. I might be mistaken, but Japan uses this. So the whole thing about using traditional Chinese characters is like not entirely true, I would say. Red Hill, oh my god, Red Hill and Bukit Merah are the same, so I'm not gonna. Hillview, I'm just gonna use the Chinese name I've observed, and I'm gonna add this. San K. This comes from Kishiki. Keicho. San Keicho. Hillview. What? You're telling me this is pronounced chi in Chinese? Oh, that makes sense because in the borrowed Chinese pronunciation, we call it seki. So from chi, we turn it into seki. Ah, okay, okay, it makes sense now. I mean, aka, ama, the uncommon pronunciation, but yeah, it makes sense now. Hillview. Oh my god, Raffles Place is impossible. It's like da 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 da. Oh my god. Did I even write it right? Sorry. Da furu furui furu Rafurucho. Raffles Place. Rafurucho. Rafurucho. I hate this. I don't even want to look at it. It's so terrible. Bangkok. Bangkok, I can just use this. Instead of saying Buang, it's just Bangkoku. Hougang, the actual kanji, if I'm not mistaken, is this. And then this one is Kisaki. Ame no Kisaki. And then this one is Minato. This is what, like Koko. Hougang is Koko, which is so dumb. I need something like how. Okay, I think there is actually one very obscure character that I can use. Apparently, this character, it's Ha-u, and in place names, I am able to absorb the hiragana inside. So it's like how gang, gang, gan, 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 I don't know if Haogang has stones, but if it has stones, Haogang. If it doesn't have stones, I could probably... I mean, this is pronounced gan or gin as well, but I'm not gonna use this. It's so weird. We usually say gin instead of gan, like genki desu ka, like okay. Fine. How Haogang. I don't want to say Haogang. I don't want to say Haogang. It's like Haogang. Haogang. But then in the Chinese announcements, it says Hogang, right? If it's Hogang, I have a lot more to play with it. I could say Hogang. I could say Hogang. A lot more. But Haogang, right? Haogang. Haogang. Ugh. Changi is impossible to transliterate into Japanese, but so Changi Airport is literally just Changi Kuko. Kuko means airport. Bugis. Bu Gi Boogie Boogie Su. Okay, I'll use this one. Yokosuka no Su. Bugis. Bugis. Twas is a piece of shit. Twas I'll just Taishi. I don't want to translate twas. Oh, Topayo is this. Apparently this is To. I'm just following the comment, I'm so sorry. That is so weird. Like this? Never mind. I this one pisses me off. I'm not even able to like pronounce this properly. Clementi is impossible. Clementi, you kind of have to use either this or this. Clementi. You have to use katakana for this one. It's a English name anyway, so Outram Park. Okay. This one I think you can just copy and paste. Sorry. Oh, Nan. We call this Minami or Mina, but this in this context it's like borrowed from Chinese, right? So it's Nan. Onan En. Onan En. Onan En. Outram Park. Tanjong Pagar is impossible. Marina Bay, I cannot translate it, but I will just try. Sorry. Kai Hin Wan. It's a bay, right? It's curved, right? So, I mean, sorry, it's not curved. It's a bay. Kai Hin Wan. Kai Hin Wan would be what I would call Marina Bay. Katon is, oh my god. Katon is a piece of shit. It's like, I need this. I believe the Chinese one is this, right? So, I would need to use Katon instead. Or Katon. Katon. Marine Parade is impossible. There is no way to translate parade properly, so it's just Marine Paredo. Marine Parade is impossible. Marine Terrace though, it's like what? Based on the whatever Chinese I saw, it's like Marine Thai. Marine Dai or Marine Thai? I just say Thai because terrace. So in Japanese, this is usually pronounced Dai, but I can use Thai as well in some cases. So fine. East Coast is very easy. Tokaigan. And for West Coast, I can just replace this with Seibu, right? Seikaigan, West Coast. Siglap is quite, I have to transliterate it like Ainu language, so it's like si kura becomes gura. Like kura, right? It becomes gura. Who, this is like a sound that's between F and H, so I upgraded to pu. Si gurapu. Si gurapu. This one is nice. Sime, I don't know how to do it. Bukit Timah, you can just copy the Chinese one if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the Chinese ones that well. I can kind of recognize the characters, but I don't speak Chinese, so. Chimaoka. 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 Oka means hill, because Singapore doesn't have actual mountains. Kyujitai, Shinjitai. Aljuni. Aru. 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 Ju. Ni. I mean, I could use this as well. Arujuni. Arujuni. Whatever. This one, yeah. A little bit forced, but it's fine. Barley. Okay, Bartley. Batsu. Okay. I think there is one for Bartley. Okay, found it. Batsu. Batsugun basically means to stand out from the crowd, to pick out, to remove from the crowd because you stand out. So Batsu Di. Bartley, Batsuri. Okay, this is fine. Chinese, Shanjing Ding. Oh my god. Yochukang. Yochukang is a little bit hard because. Actually, wait, no, I can do it, I think. I have to change the characters if I'm not mistaken. Yo chu kang. Yo denchu kang. This is so dumb, but whatever. Yo chu kang. Tanglin. Tangurin. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Tangurin. Tangreen. So dumb. Queenstown is a little hard because it's like. This one is a little stupid. Is it? I don't know which one it is, but yeah. Holland Village, it's literally just ran, mura, or ranson. Ranson. Oh my god, it's so dumb. Mac person. Maku pa son. Okay, but if I want the village one, I could use it as well. Maku pa son. Tampines is impossible. I already said it. Geylang is possible. Oh sorry. Geylang. Geno. Geylang. Even though that's not the actual. Ubi is just Ubi. You don't have to change it because Ubi, if I'm not mistaken, is like this. Ubi. I don't think I have to change it. But if I don't want this, I could technically use this as well. It fits too. Ubi. Paya Lebar is difficult. I need like, okay, Haya, right? Haya. I'm gonna change it into Paya de Ba. You bow early. Paya de Paya de Ba. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Paya de Ba. Oh, I'm cringing at this one. Dover. Joan. Dover. Okay, fine. Ba. Ba. Dover. Buena Vista is impossible. Buena Vista, I have to rename it to Gimmo. Then I'm able to do stuff like this, like Ginmo. 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 Kalang. I know this is not the actual one, but let's just say Karan. Yunos. You no su. If I don't want this, it's fine. I could use the bird's nest su as well. Canberra. Canberra. I need this. Okay, never mind. Canberra. Canberra. Oh my god, this is so stupid. I hate this. Canberra. I hate this. I want these to die. Canberra. I'm going crazy over this. Yuan. Okay. Bayfront. I don't know how to do Bayfront. I'm sorry. Fitting, to be honest. East of Kallang. Okay. Esplanade is impossible. Thai. Lavender. Okay, I can somewhat. You know, Murasaki is pronounced this, right? I'm going to change this and split the kanji Murasaki into Mura and Saki. Like, you know, Kawasaki uses this, right? So, Murasaki. There you go. Because Bugis used to be a village, right? So, Murasaki. It fits. Jesus Christ. One shot they go and spam me. Oh my god. Dobby God. Do be kotsu. I don't even need this. Do be got. 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 Tanamera is impossible. I'm not gonna do Tanamera. Tankaki is a person's name, so I don't want to butcher it. But if you want me to do the Japanese version of Tankaki, okay, fine. Kaki. ちょっと待ってね。Tankaki. Tankaki. Oh my god, this is dumb. If you want it okay, I could do this as well. Tankaki. Tankaki. Even though that's not his actual name, but whatever. It's just a fun Japanese challenge. Hume apparently it has its own Chinese name. Anyway, I just remembered it for fun. Kendo. Kendo is Hume. There is no way to transliterate Hume into Japanese, so I need to use it. You need to pay attention to the tones in Chinese. Well, unfortunately, I don't know set tones. That's why I keep butchering them. I'm sorry, I don't know Chinese at all. I don't even know what the tones sound like. There are 4 tones, right? I have no idea. Chua impossible. I'm sorry. Same logic as Yo Chukang. Marceling. Okay. Marceline. Toguan. Okay. Gu. Are you happy about this? Sorry. Toguan. Admiralty, you have to use the Chinese one. But even in Japanese, I believe it's the same. Kai Gunbu. Kai Gunbu is Admiralty. Kai Gunbu. Hello. Toguan Admiralty. Whatever. Woodley. Okay, fine. Uzuri. Or like what I've said just now. Udori. It sounds like Woodley right now. Udori. Bidadari is impossible. Bidadari, you have to write it in katakana, like Bidadari. I mean, unless you want to say Tari, right? Tariru. Then you convert Tari to Dari, and then like what? Tari. Yeah. It's so stupid. Bidadari is like Bidadari, but this is so forced. I don't like it. Attempting to cope after LTAs. It's not even LTA. It's that made by that stupid group. Chinatown is just Chukagai. It's quite self-explanatory. But if you don't want to call it Tukagai, I know Chinatown in Singapore has like what? Cow, car, water, Gyu Sha Sui. Gyu Sha Sui. I think that's the actual name of like Singapore's Chinatown, right? Potong Pasir, impossible. Clarke Quay. Kuraki. Clarke Quay. Kuraki. Bencoolen. Oh dear. Wait, am I even saying it correct? Am I even writing it correctly? Ben Ku Bencoolen. Never mind, I hate Bencoolen. It just means alley. Rocho. Rocho. Little India is actually, I can just copy and paste. So Indo. Nothing's changed. So Indo. Nothing has changed. Besaru. Oh god, this is so tough. I'm not able to translate Jalan, but Saru. Oh, this is so stupid. Besar. Jalan Besar. Whatever. Seletar I've done. Pulau Ubin, right? Bin. Ubin. Or I could use this as well. Ubin. Yes, bin. Fairer is impossible. At most I would say hara. Fairer. Hara. Fairer, hara. I already said Tampines North is impossible. Coney Island. Ko. Lake. Even though it's not a lake. But technically, the reservoir can be kind of a lake, right? Pongo Reservoir, wherever that's. Coney. Same thing. I think Fabian would love this as well. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Konijima. Nii. Konijima. Coney Island. Konijima. I've already done Pongo North, man. Sime actually not too hard. Shimi? Okay, but basically I need to change the me to a may. Oh god, what is going on? Never mind. Tavistock. Tabi. Okay, this one. Tabistoku. Tavistock. What about like all expressways in Singapore that are possible to be said in Japanese? What the hell? I don't think there are any. Fine, there's one. Chuo ko soku. I know I should be writing this before this, but who cares? Kosoku. Oh my god. Yeah, like this. Doro. Chuo kosoku doro. Chuo kosoku doro. Central Expressway. Chimaoka 高速道路、東海岸高速道路、アヤラジャ高速道路、カランパヤリバ高速道路、タンピニス高速道路、セレタ高速道路、クランジ高速道路。I don't even know how to write kanji. Kuranji 高速道路 and anyway the one with Bencoolen, I might as well just change this to a ku anyway. Bencoolen. Whatever. Bencoolen. Yeah. Kuranji 高速道路. My god, I don't. What other expressways are there in Singapore? MCE, right? 海浜、海岸高速道路. Oh my god, I hate that shit. PIE, I don't know. City Hall, there is no actual translation to Japanese, except maybe Kokai Gijido. Kent Ridge, impossible. Botanic Gardens, yes. 植物園 Botanic Gardens 植物園海軍部 Napier is a little bit tough. Napier. Alright, Napier. Napier. Great World City. Daisekai. Great World City. Daisekai. Sentosa. Oh my god, I hate. How do I even say Sentosa? Tosa. Sa. I can use this one. Sa. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. This is so stupid. Sentosa. Never mind. Sentosa. Okay, fine. Sentosa. I give up. Sentosa. UT is easy. UT. What the hell is Dangabe? Sungai Kadu. Sungai Kazu. Sungai Kazu. Sungai Kazu. Somerset, there are two ways to say it. Sama Setsu. Sama setsu or samaru setsu. Samaru setsu. Samaru setsu. Also, this setsu you could use this instead, or you could use like, what the hell is it? Setsu. There's setsu as well, but never mind. You could use this one as well. Setsu. Setsu, setsu, setsu. Up to you which one you want to use. Setsu, setsu, setsu. Samasetsu. Samaru setsu. Samaru setsu. Samasetsu. Okay. Beishar actually is possible if I transliterate it. Bei. This is bei. So. Shit. Beisho. 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 Beishore. Beisho. This is actually possible. Stadium is impossible. Stadium is just like what? 国立競技場 or something. I don't know. Dangabe. 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 One. Danga one. Danga. Okay. Danga. I need to think of one for dan. Dan. Dangabe. Danga one. Okay. Any other bus related questions? I know I'm happy that you're giving me all these to do, but if you have any bus related questions, you could ask them as well. Oh, go. Brickland. Oh my god. Rengacho. Brickland. Rengacho. I hate this one, but I like Tana. Stevens is very tricky. Usually people write it in katakana. Suteru is the verb. Change it to a noun, nanori, or like a place name, sute. Bon. Bon. Did I write it properly? Bon. Heibon. Correct. Stebon. To throw away the ordinary. To throw away the ordinary, and the hidden meaning is probably to stand out and be unique. So, throw out the ordinary. Stevens. Nice. What's the difference between 93 and 94? One goes to Kalibatu and Jurong East. They do parallel each other at near IT College West. 94 actually goes inside to Teck-Wye Avenue. That's pretty much it, I would say. One North is so dumb. Nobody says One North in Japanese. It's all katakana. But I can tell you, it's really dumb. One North. One North. It's so stupid. Okay, fine. One North. One North. How do you even say this? Ichi and kita. And at a point, you don't say ichi. You might as well just change it to like ikita. Ichihoku, ichiboku, Ippoku. I don't know. Ichihoku. Ichiboku. Ippoku. Ippoku. Oh god, it's so dumb. 9 QB running on issue feeders, that's nice, but it's expected anyway. Even QBs are getting common on 851 and 852. Mid Valley South Key is at Johor Bahru near Singapore, saying Mid Valley South Key in Japanese. I have no idea why they call it One North. Pandan? Pandan is basically green, but oh god, okay. Pan. This is so hard to write. Oh oh no, I forgot to write it. Jobansen. Jobansen. Oh my god. Write it. Hitachi Tokiwa. Ah. Oh, okay. Pandan. 860 has perm KUBs just like 803, but 860 received the perms way earlier, so yeah. 861 has they're permanent now. Oh my god. Pasir Panjang. Long Sand. Nagasuna-cho. Pasir Panjang. Nagasuna-cho. Oh god, I have 102. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Any other questions? 973. Oh, fucking electric buses, I don't care. I really don't care about them. Unless it's an electric Benny bus, which will be coming next year or 2027. I have no idea. The demonstrators, of course. Not the production batch yet. No, 984 is not extending. It's a permanent route. They aren't extending it anywhere anymore. Yeah, that one. That stupid double decker, which is just basically two Zhongtong and 12s placed on top of each other. It's so the design is so stupid, and the bus sucks as well. Are there any comments here? Oh, okay. Let me see what this is. C830C, which is a newer one. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna watch Maxon's video next. Scania DD. That one's good. The Zhongtong one is Zhongtong sucks. You don't really need to. Oh, actually, buses is here. Oh, hi. Hello. So basically, what happened was that it was kind of a chill stream. It was kind of like a Q&A, and they asked me to do a lot of like the Singapore Bay. They asked me to convert like Singapore place names. I mean, technically, I asked them, and then they gave me a whole bunch of Singapore place names to convert into Japanese, like Hokkaido style, Ainu style, that kind of thing. Will the three-door rain be finally over? I hopefully, because all the Zhongtong DDs and stuff like that, they were crayon in the Ricardo Wang era, so that sucks. But yeah. So once again, good evening, SG Buses. Thank you for joining the stream. You could ask me any question because this is like a chill stream. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It's only been 42 minutes. I cannot believe it because, yeah, feels like an hour. Scania, yeah, okay, basically. This one looks so good. This one is like the daddy Scania. Oh my god, I missed out one digit. Yeah. This one is so good. Like, I wish this thing was still on revenue service. Hi guys, you can see I have the child, and besides the child, I also have the daddy, which is 2010. Look, it's beautiful. And unfortunately, I don't know how to take care of my stuff. I I chipped off the offside mirror, unfortunately. So yeah. Na, na, na. And yeah. KUD is quite a nostalgia. KMB ones in Hong Kong is already retired. Oh, they're already retired. Okay, it's one of those rare instances whereby Hong Kong actually retires their stuff before Singapore actually does. But I mean, it's quite wild that even in Hong Kong, their enviros have already started retirement, which is like, it's kind of wild, honestly. And 12D ends up in City Direct. I mean, through the inner lines and stuff like that, I wouldn't be surprised because right now, where is my, okay, right now, basically, one of the pandan loaves, just a regular pandan loaf, it's doing this. I mean, today it was it's supposed to be like, AM peak, and then AM off peak, it'll do either of this, and then it'll return to 657 during PM peak. But usually it runs out of battery. So if it runs out of battery, it wouldn't run PM, and it'll just be replaced with some other bus, like 5331 maybe. I have no idea. SMRT Duff, yes. DD version of M113CR. Yeah, it kind of, yeah. Correct, because like even Hong Kong, where is my thingy over here? Oh my god, okay. Yeah, like Scania N113 KMB. Yeah, I used to see a lot of these things. I mean, when I was like on holiday. And the one thing that I like about this thing is that it's single door. It's like, it's a classic. I would choose this. I cannot remember if I've actually been on one of these, but I have been on Dennis Dragon, and Dennis Dragons were kind of crap. They were kind of crap. When they went onto the hills, they would vibrate a lot. And to give you guys context, Volvo Olympian 2 Axle 93. Okay, by the way, as you can see, this was a thing. And not just this, but I know it's in model form, but again, I took this before when I was a kid, when the Circle Line was still under construction, and yeah, let's just say it was a hell of a roller coaster ride back then in 2008, when I was like, no, 2007. I was like 8 years old. The models, okay, so these models, okay. By the way, I'm not one person that actually collects like 1:76 scale models or anything. I just collect the models that I feel are precious. So I literally bought them from a vending machine, like the vending machines in shopping malls. So this is one of them. Oh, it's what's the Regal again? It's TIB 870M. I know some of you guys are too young to have like ridden on this, but I rode a lot of this in my childhood. So this, as well as I also have an SMRT version of it, which is I think it's the same. No, it's 869B. Okay, so yeah, like this. So yeah, guess I'll put them here. I guess. Yeah, so it looks nice at least. Yep, like this. Classics. Undergoing modification, they suck. I have never snapped photos of like the DAF, but L113CRL I have, but I've seen them. They look. N113DRB sounded loud to me when it was close to retirement, which is like the exact opposite of the N113CRBs in Singapore. Even when they got retrofitted with VoIP, they were still relatively like quiet and smooth. LWB, I'm not sure. Yes, Volvo B9TL Enviro. That one is like a running joke amongst us. I saw the Strider ones were sold out at the vending machine. Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing. You know Maxon, his favorite model is like Volvo B10M. But in general, people around my age, I'm kind of the exception because people around my age, they only got into buses like around upper primary school and secondary school, right? So they would be more familiar with like they would be more familiar with like Volvo B10Ms and Mark IVs especially. Not many people remember Mark IIIs, but Mark IIIs they were kind of crap. Even the ZFs were like kind of disappointing as well. They're lacking power and they're sluggish. SBS Transit downtuned them to shit. SBS, but yeah, I'm actually one of the few ones, just like Fabian, who we loved buses from a young age, and we remember Mercedes-Benz 0405 W3E, like the one that goes. And it's not the SMRT one. The SBS one sounds way more. It sounds way better because it's like, how do you say it? It's the bus was crap. Objectively, it was crap, but we loved it anyway. It was sluggish on the expressway. It was crap. It kept overheating, but we just love that bus because it has a lot of character. And I think I'm one of the only few that has never taken 0405 VoIP or 0405 ZF. I have a clean W3E streak. Like literally every single 0405 I've ridden, it's not that I skipped them intentionally or anything. Every single 0405 up till my last ride on like service 400, it was all W3E. Like I'm serious. So yes, I'm one of the only few that actually remember most Mercedes-Benz 0405, Scania, N113CRB. I only saw the Scanias. I didn't really ride them, but I rode Volvo B10 Mark IIs. Like I rode them on like 272, 274, and also 79 in 2007. I was 8 years old again, but yeah, it cameoed on 79, and 79 was like a full aircon service. So I didn't know that was a cameo until I was told that it was actually a cameo. They will be okay. Let me search this model. I have no idea what that is. They will. Sorry. Sorry. They will. BH 117L. I have never seen that bus before. Let's check. Oh. Oh, it's a new bus. Oh, it's a coach. Intercity is is it intercity or is it coach? It looks like a coach to me. The doors doesn't really look like a okay, it's a coach, but it's quite cool. Oh, there are RHD versions as well. I believe Philippines has a lot of them because Philippines tends to buy a lot of like Korean buses, Hyundai, Daewoo, and stuff like that. Plus industrial service, but not only that, VO2X they used to run on like 74, 91, 93, 154 as well. And then SG buses also has a lot of like memories regarding VO2X on non-VO2X services. M113 CRB, I think Masterpiece Collectibles, they custom made one for their customers, but it's really expensive. I wish they had like 0405 M113 as well as Mark II. Have you rode every public bus? Obviously not. I don't even have to say obviously not. Some of them I don't even want to take it. B10M, I actually disliked it. Okay. In the past, as a kid, I used to dislike SMRT 0405s because I want a bendy bus and those stupid shits kept spawning. So I used to dislike SMRT 0405s, actually. I prefer the SBS even though they were crap. Notorious for the leaking exhaust, correct. Citaro Hybrid due to the pandemic. Okay, I haven't ridden it either, but I've ridden the ones in Japan, so I was like, okay, good. But the ones in Japan, they aren't hybrid, they are like full diesel. Should be Euro 5, not 6. I was told it's Euro 5. Best looking bus stop and best looking MRT station in okay, so it's really hard to decide because it's like okay. I would say Canberra, Bishan because it's unique. I would say Canberra and Bishan are my favorites. Bus stop, the ones in Parceris, the ones with the, Parceris bus stop. Elias Road also has a special one, but oh my god, this is bringing back so many memories. Yeah, these. Because Parceris, known for precipitation, their bus stops are like this so that the water doesn't accumulate on top and then it becomes a breeding ground for mosquitoes and a certain bad kind of mosquito. But basically, this is my favorite kind of bus stop in Singapore because it's so unique. I just like this semicircle. It's just so unique. It's like unique to Parceris, and it's a shame that some of them they're trying to get rid of it. Even if you want to get rid of it, can you at least bring back the same design but modernize or something like that? Like integrate it a little bit. You see, they just Singapore, man, they just like kill off all the nice things. SBS 0405s were strangely quiet running fast forward and express 502. That I actually agree because I have actually watched your 502 videos, the 0405s, and they were surprisingly quiet as well. Oh, it's a Mark III. Number one favorite bus model, again, 0405. As shit as it is, I like 0405 and I like 0405G. I'm a Mercedes-Benz fan. I also like Scania Bendies as well, even though they don't exist in Singapore. The rear of the BYD, it's similar to a... Oh yeah, I have mistaken it lots of times. Speaking about bus stops, there's still the old school design outside Hougang MRT, although temporary. Okay, yeah, those. Best looking bus interchange or IT? Oh shit. Parceris again. I love Parceris. I didn't grow up in Parceris, but I love Parceris to death. I will say Parceris. I also like the old interchanges like Bukit Batok, Bishan. Shit, what else is there? I like the old Bukit Panjang as well for its simplicity, even though it was small as shit. I mean, the current one is worse, but I like the old Boon Lay, Clementi as I like the open air interchanges. The old Shenton Way was shitty. No one really misses it. What else? Old Serangoon. It's quite dimly lit and everything, but I kind of miss it, you know? I mean, the structure is still intact, but I kind of wish, like, the buses still plied there and not in stuffy necks. Old Woodlands as well. I mean, it's still the same, but, you know, Old Woodlands, even though Old Woodlands was stuffy, Old Yishun as well. Hougang South. Sembawang Road End, Admiralty Road West. You know, all the roadside terminals. Even Sinming had a roadside terminal, 605. Jalan Kayu, I've never been to Jalan Kayu. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, Harbourfront never changed. I love Harbourfront. Bukit Merah, I love the design as well. Even though it's not the most efficient, but I just like the design. I'm not too big of a fan of the old Choa Chu Kang because it's so cramped. I'm not a fan of Choa Chu Kang, the old one. The design was unique, but like I'm not the biggest like fan of it. I've been to it many times, but I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Sorry, Choa Chu Kang people. Yeah. Tampines bus stop designs feels cheaply designed. True. Yishun, I have no idea. ITH designs, yeah, the cookie cutter designs, like you said, are rubbish. Hougang bus stop shelters are my favorite. The fixed concrete seats. And then okay. Besides this, I think Tampines also has like the special ones. Tampines. I know Elias Road has a special one, but uh, uh, it's not showing me. Oh no. Yeah. This one, or like this one. I love this one. It's like the I don't know what you call this, but I like this design. Vintage, sorry, village style like village route. You're referring to Yunos or something? Bukit Panjang. Oh, the old ones. Yes. Fixed concrete seats. Oh yeah. The zinc roof. Gave Blue Ribbon the excuse to restrict Benny, Benny bus fleets for decades. Well, now they're introducing them again. Haha. uh, you know, like in Woodlands, Yishun, and stuff like that. The curbs they were wider. It allowed the bendy buses more easier access into and out of the bus stop. Even normal buses benefit from it as well. Tampines bus interchange. Yes, I like it. Uh, it'll be sad to see it go. No, what you're talking about? The SBS bendy trial never succeeded. SBS doesn't like bendies. But they didn't mind LTA giving them bendies for the second time round, right? I'm not referring to A24, I'm referring to the actual electric bendy buses. But what you're saying makes no sense. I'm sorry to say, what you're saying makes no sense. Woodlands, correct. Old Yishun, yes, I already talked about it. Bukit Batok bus stop. SBS Bendy did give tips around for their money. Like there's a SBS 998. Oh no. 998. Oh, are my bendies typing for me? Okay, I guess. Okay. Oh, my collab with Max. Yeah. This looks so good. Really, I mean it's a Volgren, but like it looks so good. Where's the 195? Where's it on 195? I should be searching for like. Oh yeah. Yep. I mean this is 38. It's Chopio's. Yeah. in its full glory. Commonwealth Drive can take bendies, even nowadays. Because bendy buses are actually better at 90-degree turns. What really restricts the bendy bus from turning is like U-turns, 3-point turns, or like awkward, gentle road curves, curved roads. But 90-degree turns, bendy buses are way better at doing it as opposed to double-decker buses. Just putting it out there. GAS, yes, GAS will be getting BYD B18, SMRT Yutong U18, and Toilet Transit MAN NOC 18E. Obviously, they get the best ones because, haha, the bus enthusiasts rigged it for them, haha. But yeah. Flew in their bendy to beat SBS to the clock for launch. Oh yes, 838. Holy crap. SBS was actually quite eager to debut theirs, but like, you know, they ended up hating them. Was well designed for bendy buses, correct. The old one. The new one is crap. Even for normal buses, they kept crashing. Was used in Canberra for many years on their Renault CNG. Ah, okay. Do you think Tampines? It's old. Come on, it's old. Okay. Unless you're saying it looks old, it's old. Okay. That classic Mercedes taxi. Oh. Okay. This one. It looks like a C751B. My favorite train in Japan, Tobu cheese. Tobu. Oh my god, I need it. I type again. Favorite train in Japan. Let me see. My favorite train in Japan is the cheese. This one is called Premium Cheese, and it's my own nickname, not the community approved nicknames, because I cannot remember the train's names. But basically, these are what you call cheese, cheddar cheese, and this one is deformed cheese. Yes, deformed cheese. It's on Tobu Tojo-sen. Yeah. Favorite bus in Japan? Scanias, Bendy or SD, Citaro G's, Hino Rainbows. Yeah. Unfortunately, Japan doesn't really have UC1 RCN, UC1 SCN, and stuff like that. Oh, that was a limo type. Was a favorite if you could write one. Ah, okay. My favorite taxi in Singapore is Yellow Top. No, and then recently I've rode on one taxi that the mascot is like really cute. Oh, wait, let me try to find it. Prime. Sorry, Prime. Is it Prime Taxi? Yo, this is so cute. Like, look at this thing. This thing is so adorable. Okay, my favorite taxi obviously is Yellow Top because of how standout their taxis look like. But okay, the mascot's name is Perry. But if you told me this was like the Yellow Top taxi and not the Prime Taxi, I would believe you. But you see, their mascot game is like on, like super on. And then they're like, this is repairing car, rescuing people. Sorry. Unfortunately, you're not gonna get like a lot from it, but wait there. I've never seen this mascot. Like, I mean, I've seen it, but I've never seen it like as an actual suit before. Oh god, dude, this thing is so cute. It's so cute. Whatever happened to the SBS mascot from the NEL? Yeah, I don't know. They threw it in the trash can. Was quite small, along with Silver Cap. Your favorite taxi? Oh, it's a showroom. Okay. But yeah, Japan has a lot of them. Toyota Crown, like the newer generation of Toyota Crown. But yeah. Toilet has gotten worse. Doesn't respect your time or vertigo. Correct. Yeah, and it's like I think some of the bus enthusiasts, correct me if I'm wrong, they are leaving toilet transit. They're going over to like SMRT. Not all of them, but like they're kind of going over to SMRT because of like worsening welfare in toilet transit as opposed to I don't know about Go Ahead, but Go Ahead has to improve, right? They just want a package. Toilet transit is just yeah. Nah. Oh my god, you're so cute. Still play yeah, yeah, it still plays. Oh your dad used to drive it. Oh my god, yeah. Okay. Let me try actually drawing it from memory. I don't even need paint. I can just do it with like I can just do it with PowerPoint. Okay. There's like this, and then you need like gray. And I cannot remember what his eyebrows looked like. I'm just going to like draw it roughly like this. And then I'm just gonna make it simple. Never mind. I regret drawing it. Oh my god. I'm not even trying, but okay. Whatever, man. This no. Actually I messed it up. No. Yeah, that looks more like it. Still haven't updated the system. Hyundai Kona Taxi is like